thoughts on tonight's win over Florida?
Dan knows what's coming. Obviously, having played them and had obviously 43, you're looking at a team that I think is very, very good, and I don't know that we came out and respected this team early. And that disappoints me because I think we have to, commit to that all the time, and you don't look at the first game, you let that go, and then you look at the second game, and we're here at home, and very, very disappointed in that first half. Thought we were much better in the second half.
Questions?
Pat, you talked about you were disappointed. I don't see how Tennessee could play much worse, but it still won by 22. Is it becoming difficult to get this team motivated against a conference that just doesn't seem that competitive other than Kentucky?
Well, I think the reason, and I don't make any excuses for what happened here, but the fact that we did have such a big win against them when we played at Florida, and so it tells me, it gives me a gauge of the people that are mature and the people that are not as mature and focused all the time. Our guard play was not very good. I really was pleased that Lauren Avant went in and did some good things, and that hopefully will help her with her confidence. And that's a plus because she is a true point guard, and that's what we talked about.
Yeah, one of the things that was apparent tonight, he had Strickland seemed to have a hot hand, but she wasn't getting any shots, and you had 3 or 4 other players. Spadey comes to mind, Simmons. You couldn't hit anything, but they were shooting as much as Strickland was. Is that?
Well, that's why they went to the bench. I've seen enough.
Pat, what did you see from Gloria the first half that got her up?
Low energy. I could sprint faster than she could in those first 3 or 4 possessions. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to accept this. Great habits are hard to break. And bad habits are hard to break. And I said, you got to be on every game if you're going to stay in the lineup. And Kelly Kane was worse than Lori, and she never really got out of it. So with that said, I mean, you would think by this time of the year that you would want to be as efficient as a player as you could to help this team. So we have people still picking and choosing when they want to play hard. And we will address that.
Speaking of playing hard, Manning, when she comes off the bench, she brings something to this team.
Manning is, you're right on there. I mean, she's kind of the X factor for us when she comes in. She's tough-minded. She does the dirty work. I mean, she's battling the board. She's down playing defense. She's talking. She's a player that sometimes kind of goes under the radar, but not to our coaches and our team. We know who she is and what she brings, and that's special. And just doesn't complain about anything.
Could you talk about Ball's play too? It looked like in the start of the second half, you did maybe play some of your best basketball. She's right in the middle of it with rebounds and assists and things like that.
Well, I think the good thing was, I talked to her and also talked to Jenny Moshak, our trainer, just to really, I've been very cautious with Vicki because of all that she's been through. But I just asked her before we went out of the locker room, I said, is Vicki good to go? And Jenny goes, absolutely. And she's ready to play, and she wants to play. And she knows she can help this team. So I didn't hesitate to put her right in.
Pat, did you say anything to Avant when you put her in as to what you were expecting or looking from her?
No, I didn't want to confuse her.
But she really did show some ability, and I know she's been out a lot this year, but she showed some ability and showed what was so lacking, energy.
Oh, and, no, I was very pleased with her minutes, and, you know, I know she is the true point guard on our team, and she just needs a lot of reps, and she already has all of our set plays, and you know she's got a great basketball IQ, very smart in the classroom, and so I think she's going to continue to do what she can do to help this team. There's no doubt in my mind.
Final question?
Pat, how much do you think the fact that the guard play was as bad as it was, how much did that contribute to the fact that you just could never really, you just kind of lurched through this game? There was never really any extended period.
Yeah, there's a lot of sloppy play, ball security not great, disappointing. And again, I think we just have to find the right combination. And we played a lot of people. We didn't have to play them, but sometimes it's better that they show me who they are, and then that confirms it. Oh, one more.
Pat, you can take Lori out in a game like this, but she's too talented and too productive, isn't she, to sit on the bench that long in some games?
She is, but if she puts herself there, it's on my dime. I mean, I'm not going to allow her to come out and not sprint the floor and be casual. And but the good thing about Lori, I mean, once I went over and talked to her, it was over. She goes, "I got you," and I thought she did a great job. I mean, you can talk to Glory, you can scream at her, or you can whisper. It doesn't matter. When she hears it, either way, she responds.
All right, Coach,
Thank you.
very much.